Hey there, and welcome to TWA's YouTube site. This is Shielsy playing Game 3 with our Spark Agency list. We're playing against a Ken this round. Satan Thrasher. Presumably Thrasher's Satan. This hand, we see a lot of runs out of Ken, so I'm very happy to see this Eli early. Special order to maybe block the Maker's Eye as well. So look, this is looking pretty good. 1 on HQ, 2 on R&D. We'll get a decent pick up there. And those credits will hopefully pay for something down the line. This little engine, maybe on a Sand. We've got a 15 minutes here, so if something does get trashed off the top, we can res the team sponsorship, score of 15 minutes, you know, unless they trash the team sponsorship, and nah, looking good. Seeing John Mass drive by. Alright, it is for creds. Yeah. Ken plays runs, so we're probably gonna see an inside job. So let's not be hasty with the Astro and try and score it out right there. John Mass, they're probably not going to want to be tagged, so we might see security testings coming out as well. Security testings, Dada Sucker and Desperado usually completes this rig, but let's get the, what's this, server 2, great. So we'll get the little engine out here. Hopefully we can put a pop-up in front of it or a special order in front of it, something cheap to get through that special order, rather than the inside job. We might even be able to beta run right now. Nope. All good. 2 cards in hand. No sweeps week. Sometimes. 5 creds. Alright. We're still a bit short. Let's draft 5th card first. Great. Alright, so security testing is on archives. No worries. I'm gonna res this pad now. No drive-by for you. And no Desperado at this point in time either. Great. Keep drawing. Ah, no. Alright, Sweet still looking pretty good. So we'll probably fire it off next turn. And a toll booth. For archives, doesn't feel particularly great. What do we got here? Great. So we'll chuck this on archives. No, that doesn't make any sense because testing can just hit the pad. So we'll save this special offer for the little engine. Right now we'll just try and get ahead on creds. And we can keep the NAPD in archives. I don't like having just one. I would prefer to Jackson away more. This is a testing run, so we'll let that happen. But you know, all these cards are fine. Like, and we can actually score these agendas so much. So like, it's not even really the case that we're not getting optimal value out of the Jackson. It's just that we haven't drawn that many agendas to make it necessary. But you know what, we'll do that now. Fantastic. Special order on server 2 and hedge fund. And we're gonna go far here, I reckon. 15 minutes doesn't really apply a lot of points pressure, so we will do away with it. So we need 1 here. If they can't break it, we're plus 4 creds, which will pay for the little engine. This is a testing run, so no need to use Jackson just there. So we can use the special order to pay for the little engine, regardless of how low we go, provided we don't go down to 0. So special offer gives us a lot of resilience to siphon there, which, you know, as we saw, we might have preferred to have last game. Great. Yep, we'll trigger it. And I'll trash it. No more action. You can have that access. We'll be scoring next turn. Great. Great, great. Ooh, that's spicy. Shame we don't have a team sponsorship. Do we take the turn? We can afford to take the turn, that's for sure, I think. Yeah. Yeah, look, let's play it safe. We'll get this Eli on HQ, and we'll get this one on R&D. So double Eli will block a Siphon fantastically. This Toll Booth will block a Maker's Eye. No code gate breakers in play. And we can trigger a credit loss with our launch campaign and end up ahead on the economy next turn. And I probably would have put the launch campaign in the Sand grid, except that I do want to start scoring next turn. No worries. Two res. Got a lot of money. They'll put them down to 3, trashing it then puts them at 1. Which, look, if that's the difference between a 1 turn on a Sand and 2 turns on a Sand, that'll be fantastic. Putting our opponent very low on credits is not a bad place to be. They got a lot on this Katie, but I'm not particularly stressed, I don't think. Server 2, here we go. Boom. You know, that never gets tired. That never gets tiresome. Like, since the core set, right? Core set, Sand, Astro, and the remote. 3 years later, still not tired of it. It feels fantastic. We haven't really seen any run events out of Ken here yet. I mean, we want to see Dirty Laundries, Siphons, Inside Jobs, Maker's Eyes, even something like, there is a run tutor, which you sometimes see as well. Although I see a lot of people just playing Ken for the sake of the 17th influence. With a crash space, we'll definitely see Siphons. You know, with a blue card, we'll definitely see Siphons. So, like, but yeah, it's looking like it's just going to save up as much dodge as possible. Still running really low. With that prepaid coming down, no worries. Let's keep scoring. I'm usually pretty interested to see what kind of code gate breaker comes out of a Crim, because they've got their Cerebus, they've got their dog. This is on archives, fantastic. Which is not bad by any means. And they've got their Peacock, which is also not too terrible. It's not, you know, the most efficient breaker, but as breakers go, you know, certainly no Aurora, which is also a Crim breaker. But yeah, with the 17th here, we might see a splash of a Zul Keymaster or a Gordion Blade. Usually quite at home, especially in prepaid lists that do have generally quite large economies to actually utilize powerful breakers. We're not resing that. Which sucks, but you know, we'll live. We will live. Nah, okay, no worries. You know what? We're scoring our favorites. And they're stealing our least favorites. That's not a bad place to be. We'll get a Jackson next turn, so we can Jackson install Advance Astro, another 3 for 2. We can Jackson install a 2 for 1. Astro the 2 for 1, score it straight away. So if there's a 2 for 1 in the top 5 cards, we're gonna win this. Like, we can res the special offer and break it to res the little engine, so that's looking good. Legwork's gonna miss. I'm beginning to question the red herrings. Sand so far has been by far the most effective scoring method, even with a good server and the 5 for 3s. The red herrings hasn't really come down. It is superior with 4-2s, definitely. And I might just be overweighting it because I have had a lot of success with it in 4-2s in the past. That might be a change coming into the next game. It's been quite unimpressive to draw. Yeah, there we go, the Maker's Eye. Hopefully Ken takes it upon himself to trash some stuff on the way down, because I want a 2-1 in the top 5. No more action. 3 cards. What do we got? The suspense. Alright. No agendas. Team sponsorship. Let's draw. And still no agendas. That's the 3. Let's draw. 2 for 1. Astro. Pretty good. Let's get rid of this toll booth and get that pop up there. I suspect it's going to be their main route to victory. Another Maker's Eye, or a same old thing, the Maker's Eye. That's testing on archives. Still looking good. Oh, I completely ruined the numbers. There's only 1 2 for 1 in the deck because we haven't shuffled in that 15 minutes. You know what? It worked out fine. We're going to get this pop up. Gain the cred. Pays the 1. Fantastic. And with only 2 clicks now, unless he has the next Maker's Eye. Yep. Still no worries. No, looking good. It's a piece of ice. Yes, you may. Let's just double check. There's nothing you can actually do. Yeah, alright. There's nothing. Great. It fires. And we're back up to 8 creds. And we're just going to block him with the toll booth. No San for you. Not the toll booth, sorry. A little engine. Yep. And the run. Great. Fantastic. No clicks to the left. A tag. Yeah, no point making this go too long. Bang, bang, and bang. 1 big server, 1 big San, 8 points straight through it. GG. Thanks for the game, Satan Thresher. To the viewers out there, thanks for watching. I hope that was enough to account for the last 2 games. 1 going nice and well. Thanks for watching. I hope you join us for the next game. We'll get in the 4th one to account for the quick loss in game 2. I would be polite to Satan Thresher, but they've left. Great. Take it easy.